What is going on, entertainers? So time come tell with another video. And y'all, we talking Baddies auditions. I know it was 2 parts, but we're gonna do it in one video. Y'all know Zeus never failed to disappoint us and make us black people look absolutely ridiculous. So let's talk about it, okay? The auditions to me displayed a lot of really bad moments. I'm talking about like moments that it's like, damn, like did y'all really should air that? One being the summer thing, like y'all should have cut that out because damn summer, like I really hope you don't come with that energy next season because I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch you full time if you come in with that because the way that some of the girls was acting was crazy and it was the hypocrisy for me. Like if the baddies are acting like this, imagine when the bad boys auditions come around. Like oh my god. Anyways, the way they was fighting, what I don't understand is why y'all fight before y'all even get to the stages. They're not gonna really see or look at that. So if y'all fighting and squabbling before y'all even get to the preliminary rounds or even the main judges, y'all just look stupid. Because what is the point of doing that? Because the judges are gonna really see y'all, and y'all just wasting y'all time. Y'all looking a mess before y'all even enter the room. It's dumb. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. I don't get it. It just is dumb. Abira, what the hell are you doing there with them fighting them big bitches? Now y'all know I'm here for her being on Baddies, but I'm here for her being on a Little Women Baddies. Zeus would have to cast a whole cast of Little Women because I'm not trying to see her get twisted every fight. Because literally when she tried to squabble that average sized girl, she literally just popped her and she was started twisted. She couldn't even stand up straight. We not trying to see that, Abira. That is literally abuse at that point. Sit down somewhere, Abira, okay? I don't see I don't see no Juicy in sight. I don't see none of the twins in sight. You should not be there squabbling them regular sized girls. They will tear you. That to me was crazy. Like I said on the after show, I feel like they cannot discriminate against certain people entering in because it could be a lawsuit. If you're not letting a little person audition, then it's like you're discriminating against little people. If you're not letting a trans audition, then you discriminate against a trans person. So it's like it's a lot that can happen. For my people that don't know reality TV, Abira, that little short, the little person that you saw, the black little person with the dreads, that looked really nice, by the way. She was on Little Women Atlanta. There was a show for Little Women. It's like a Real Housewives, but it's just full of little women. And they not gonna lie, they used to be squabbling on there. They used to be squabbling, arguing. It was like another Baddies. That's why I feel like Lemmy Pepper could do a whole nother version of them if we really want to be honest. But her fighting regular people, size people, I just don't think it's fair. So y'all know how Janisha do. Janisha get on the mic and act like, they hosted auditions for Housewives. She's just like, the bodies of Africa are going to be the bodies yet. We're hosting and we're looking for the bodies for Africa. The go-getters, the hustlers, the bodies. Meanwhile, they just going on there and squabbling. Like, shut up, Janisha. I'm so sick of her trying to make it seem as if it's so like elite, prestigious, audition that they're looking for the cream of the crop. Meanwhile, they're looking for the guttiest of the gutter. Like, stop it. It bothers me. Like, you gotta give Janisha her credit for her acting skills because she really makes it seem a lot more illustrious than it is. Okay, Bobby's, of course, there looking like a Disney villain, of course, in all black, long sleeve, fire, wear all black, probably more glare, like Tika be saying, Prada down probably because it's all black. And then we have Big Sexy. Big Sexy doing this audition really did surprise me because Big Sexy has been known for more of a positive platform. So you would have thought that he would not do an audition like this because Zeus isn't the most positive. So, he's used for encouraging women and everything like that. So to see him doing a show like this and be a guest, I was shocked. Okay. But he says that, he's working with Zeus on a lot of other things and more positive content. So he claims. No shade. Big Sexy sound just like Chef D. He be like, yeah, we're gonna hit it with the yaw. He sounds just like damn Chef D. I say, is that Chef D on the mic? Every time I hear him talk, I thought that was Chef D came back from damn Bad Boys. Yeah. So, before they show the official auditions, they show like the outtakes. They show, the guest host sort of mingling with the auditionees. This girl was on the phone. She said she got fired. I said, "Oh my god, we as black people got to do better." You mean you got fired to go to Baddies Africa auditions, where you might not even be casted? Like 9 times out of 10, you probably not gonna end up being on the show. Okay, because they didn't put your name on the damn TV screen, but you went there anyways. I mean, like it's just decisions, y'all. It's decisions, decisions, decisions. I was like, oh my gosh, she's talking about, I'm crying. I just got fired from my job. You feel me? But I went to these auditions. Like you talking about, I better get on this show. I'm like, let's see how that works. And let's see how this end up. Your boss is watching that damn show laughing at you. So we finally get to the new girls getting introed so that way they can start sitting down for the auditions. We see, Diamond come out of there looking like, a gold potato wrapped in tinfoil. I love that outfit. Shout out to Yari from Not at TV. He the one who designed it. Like he really did his big one. I live for the dramaticness of it. It really was tea. Dolly, like I said, I loved her outfit. We talked about this before. They show her coming out the car, and then we get to some of the other baddies getting out the car. Now, this is where I started to get a good old key. Tinka, you was pregnant the whole time. You would think we know y'all Tinka was pregnant during the auditions. You better be glad nobody tried to squabble you, Tinka, because that could have ended up really badly. And you put your baby on. But y'all know with the baddies, the check comes first. Because y'all gotta understand, they filmed the reunion like shortly after the auditions. So, and I believe at the reunion, she said she was a couple months pregnant, and she having a girl. So it's like, yeah. Um, another outfit that I like, y'all, is Automax. It was like intricately done, like the fur with the little. It's like it gave me Tyler vibes. Biggie, bitch, you look like a damn tiger with that all that fur around you, and then she had a tail attached to it. Biggie got a little bit on my nerves as well as Diamond did too at this auditions. But like I said, I'm gonna call out the hypocrisy because certain girls could do stuff and it's okay, but other girls do stuff and it's a problem. Scotty come out with her orange hair. She's like, yay, she's all hype and stuff. Next thing you know, shabow! She done got dragged from the side. We all seen this clip before it aired. And I will say, y'all some haters for pulling Scotty hair like that. Like, say what you want about Scotty and stuff like that, but for that girl to do what she did, that was a weak ass for you to do. Like, I'm sorry. It really was. And it looked like she came back for seconds afterwards. I don't know if that was her, that was a different girl. But the security had like pushed her off. The funniest one was Rolly's. Because Rolly was walking like she was like that girl. She walking, she's like, hey, hey, hey. Next thing you know, shabow, they baptized her. Okay? She had a whole school. I'm talking about that girl literally threw that water. It looked like she threw half of the bottle of water at her. Like Rolly was drenched. Tata's was drenched. Face was drenched. I would have been disgusted because who knows if she spit in the water. Like, oh, I can't. It was really like I felt bad, but then again, it was funny. It was hilarious. I'm sorry. The Rolly one was funny. I'm sorry, it was funny. It was just water. She'll be fine. So then we see Carisha come out. Carisha is something else. You would have thought Carisha, was the biggest rap star, like known to man, the way she was at that audition, judging the girls, talking about next, all that. I'm like, okay, Carisha, child, that Diddy thing is behind her, okay? It never happened, according to her. Natalie comes out looking like an African queen. Natalie looked really good. Say what you want, but the outfit went with the theme. The hair went with the theme. And she looked amazing. So I got to give Natalie that, okay? So I got to give her that. By the way, Janisha looked absolutely amazing. When does Janisha not look amazing, though? Like, come on. Like, that's just like a regular thing. She always does look amazing. So the new girls are there with Rolly. We have Tinka, Summer, Dolly, and Lex in one room. And it's Tinka's hair for me. Tinka looked like she had the Olympic hoops on her head, waiting for us to throw a damn shot of clock through it. Okay, she had two of them together. I guess them was so heavy. At one point in the audition, she ended up taking it off So they cheers to, them being newer girls and already being a part of auditions and how like they're sort of like excited for it. We're gonna talk about some of the girls that stood out to me during the auditions. One of them is being Nolo. I think she's probably gonna be the ones that get one of the ones that does get picked because she did stand out to me. She was stand on business, as y'all say. And I feel like they highlighted her quite a bit. So I think just based off of that, they're probably going to end up casting her on the show. She was saying she's a cosmetologist and does this and does that. So I just do see them putting her on the show. It makes sense and it does go. Okay. At one point she was outside the auditions and then she was saying, oh, this monkey ass girl was trying me, and then Big Sexy was like, who you put a huh next thing you know they start squabbling, they go in the auditions again, they start squabbling. So it's like just them sort of follow her around like that. That's just what tells me that they're gonna end up putting her on the show. Summer, they was trying to little girl Summer. I will say that. At the beginning, they were trying to little girl Summer because every little thing she said, they would try, like Rolly would try to shut her up and wouldn't let her kind of speak. Even though Summer to me was being very annoying because you acting as if you've been there in your season, like you just literally got there. Like, so for her to have all this, commentary to say with some of the girls that were auditioning was very crazy, right? So I will say that. But the little girl in Rolly was doing, I see exactly what she was doing because she's tried to do that with a lot of the other baddies. Now, when the girl came in talking about she's shy, and then someone was like, yeah, because you shy as hell. I will say, shout out to her because she the only one that picked up that money. That is a smart baddie because all that money on the floor was the amount of money that she probably spent to get there. So for you to pick up that money and put it in your bra, you deserve the ticket for that. And I respect her for that. Okay? I'll just say that. Another one I feel like stood out is her. I don't get her name, but that's the short girl. She reminds me a lot of Pretty P. She give me Pretty P energy. Feisty, like very much chocolate. You feel me? Chocolate vibes, my pet. So I feel like she is gonna be like another Pretty P that they could cast. I really liked her. She was really, really pretty, and she didn't seem scared. So I feel like she would be a really good person to cast on the show. The cast really did like her as well. Now this girl with the snake thing, I don't know why that did not impress me as much as y'all thought it did. Like it didn't eat as much as she thought she was eating. All she kept doing is taking out the snake and just standing there and like shaking her booty. Like what the hell? The snake should have been her because it's like. Show us something bad. You feel me? How about you try to deep throat the snake? Like do something crazy. But you standing there with the snake, just try to scare people with it is crazy. Like child Big Sexy saw that snake. He was like, oh no, yeah. Like he was like petrified when he saw the snake. He wouldn't even go near her. Okay. She had the red with the orangey poison ivy look. I mean, the look was a thing, but it was like I feel like the shtick, it wasn't as like great as people thought. It was different. Don't get me wrong, but like it didn't impress me as much as like they were making it seem. The moment she got on that stage, Jayla ran for the moon. Y'all know Jayla don't mess with snakes. Okay, she done talked about this on BGC. She has said it multiple times. She don't mess with the snakes. Okay, so she ran up out of there quickly. All right. They bring out the next group of girls, and the next group of girls, clearly one of them has like a T girl on there, and there's this white girl. I'm talking about like she's so badly shaped, and like she looked like Joyce. If Joyce was born as a girl, it was bad body. Like it was, it was just so bad. It was so bad. She's talking about how she gonna do her big one, and then she hit the T girl. Mind you, the T girl wasn't even really on time like that. She was very skinny and literally she looks at least like 50 pounds soaking wet. So for you to like hit on her out of all the girls, this is why like the judges had got the other girl on you because that was really weird. Like that girl wasn't even bothering nobody. She wasn't really even saying nothing. Shout out to Dolly. Dolly said, we mess with the LGBTQ. I love you so Dolly. Shout out to Dolly. The next group of bitches was sort of disrespectful. One of them was popping off at Rolly. Y'all know how Rolly gets. She start arguing with the cast. They start going back and forth. She threw water on the girl. They escort her out. And then we see Miss K. Yes, Miss K from Not STV from Coming Up Miami. What were you doing trying to scrabble Rolly thinking that you like some of y'all just be going there wasting y'all time. Y'all go there trying to fight the judges and y'all get kicked out before Natalie and them even see y'all. And half the time y'all don't even be getting casted. The only person that's an exception to that is Summer. And that's only because that whole Mariah Lynn situation. So it's like, what is the purpose of going on there and doing some dumbass like that? You guys are wasted tickets, not wasted tickets, plane tickets, doing some stupid stuff like that. It's dumb. It's dumb. Okay. The next girl that stood out to me, y'all, with the next group was the girl with the rainbow hair. That girl stood out to me too. You could kind of tell who is like a potential with how they're highlighted. She stood out to me too. I feel like that's another one that might get casted. Look at Drina in the back. Drina, they barely highlighted you, girl. So I don't know how it's good. I don't think you're gonna make it on Baddies. Too bad, so sad. But that would be nice to have a little bit of a Blue Girls Club reunion. But I will say, I think her with the rainbow hair, I'll get casted. She got active. They highlighted her. She was able to tell her story, where she from. Another one I want to get casted is the blonde bar girl, who when they asked the girls, what would y'all do if the King of Zamunda was here and you had to get your man? And she started doing a little African dance. I think that's the same girl who knocked out this other girl to get a ticket at the last auditions. So I want her on there. The bald blonde girl. Another girl I feel like they go add on there is this girl named Baby Knockout. Now she to me reminded me a little bit of Summer, and although Summer may have wanted her on the show so bad, we didn't see some people that audition to where the baddie may have wanted them on there, and the next thing they go on there, and then they end up fighting the same baddie they wanted on there. She really country. She reminds me a little bit of Dolly, so I feel like they might put her on there just because she's another one that like stuck out. She may not have squabbled, but she did stick out to me. Them two bitches that was in them braids squabbling down. It's a shame that they didn't get highlighted because, like, oh my god, the one with the black braids literally knocked out the one with blonde girl out. Like the one with the blonde braids out. Like it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So the girls start talking about how like the audition girls that how they are able to work together and be peaceful, even though a lot of them have beef. So what's her name? Rolly said, I have beef with Dolly and this person. I'm like, wait, when you have beef with Dolly and Lex? That's what confused me. Maybe I missed that blog, but I don't remember that, but I guess. So they bring the next group of baddies in. Rolly, you go to hell for asking that girl, are you a real girl? Listen, I'm not gonna lie, she was giving a little bit horsey in the face. But for you to ask if she is a real girl in front of all the people is crazy. She said, I got a son. Now, what if she had no kids? How is she gonna prove that? What if she had no kids? How was she gonna prove it? She was gonna have to pull her pants down and show y'all her punani, which it still could be, surgery made. That is crazy. Oh my god. The list that y'all go through to get on these shows, I applaud y'all because baby, that other girl with the red hair, I feel like they're gonna cast her, not the manly looking one, not Royal. Sorry, Royal. We talking about the other one. I feel like they'll end up picking her because they put a lot of highlight on her. The girl that fought the Mississippi girl, and then we had Maggie being there. Like Maggie at this point is a paid actress. It's this older lady. She's on the thicker side. She not the prettiest, and she just there always every audition. I think since Baddies Damn West, she's been at every single audition auditioning, and they always highlight her at the auditions. I don't know why she comes. I feel like Zeus pays her to come every year. That's the only thing to me that would make sense. In the next few groups, we see Keish on there. Y'all, if y'all don't know Keish, she's on Instagram. She be like, mad hoes, bad hoes. Yeah, shout out to her. Okay, I was happy to see her on the auditions and her get her little part. I don't know if they're gonna cast her though, because she is a T girl, and the only T girl we had on Baddie so far is Sydney. So I don't know if they would give her a chance to be on there. But if Zeus were to do a T Girls All show, she would to me be a for sure to be on there because she's funny, she's entertaining, and she actually has a big personality. So I was glad she was able to be highlighted on there. There was this one girl that got flipped so bad. She tried to grab the mic and like literally flipped her into a damn armadillo. It was really bad, really really bad. But the last group for the first part had this girl, Dumbita. She had like braids. She was like from New York. She was real rough and tough. She was giving me Biggie, but from New York. I feel like they probably would cast her too, depending, because they're probably trying to get like a big girl. She ended up fighting this other girl, and then this one girl's like, I do YouTube, I do this. Really gonna say, okay, how you Betty though? Get Summer. And then she starts squabbling Summer. Rolly start laughing. Rolly is evil as hell. I'm telling y'all, that lady is evil. And that is like really the first part. Like I said, a lot of it was a waste of time though. So then we get to part two, losing more brain cells watching this. The girl about the musty. Okay, let's talk about the musty debate. It was these girls or whatever. I guess one of them was talking about another girl being musty, and she didn't come to her and tell her that she was musty. She was talk about it to the group. Going on a show like this, deodorant is must. There's no excuse you should be musty. You should already have like a carry-on bag with deodorant up in there. If you not get like a pocket dress or something, put deodorant up in there, bitch. Because y'all gonna be staying there for a long period of time. Y'all gonna be musty, rusty, and crusty. Ew. Okay, you can smell the must through the screen, low. Keep watching it, okay? So them fighting over the whole must situation was really dumb. There was fight all over. I'm talking about they was fighting outside. Big Sissy's like, oh, they fight on the inside of the auditions. You couldn't really tell who was who. At one point, one girl was just standing there. They just told her, babe, go get a ticket. Like, it was like all over the place. Next thing you know, we get the next group of girls, and one of them is from Trinidad and Tobago. She comes with the flag and everything like that. I wish for this season they do cast a lot more like island girls because they are headed to Africa. And I feel like it'll be great to see a lot of different cultures in Africa instead of just girls just, regularly from the US. That would be kind of cool if they were able to do that, but we'll see. That girl from Trinidad and Tobago, she like, I come here to represent my country. Yeah, what you mean? I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. She started waving her flag. She started fighting the other girl. Next thing you know, we got a duo, a mama and her daughter. I'm talking about the mama licks 40 plus. At this point, like, y'all is casting people to make the Black culture look despicable. Because, like, why would you guys bring, like, bro, the lady, first of all, they didn't even look like mom and daughter. I thought it was like both aunties or something like that, because the daughter looked old as hell herself. So I was kind of shocked when they said mama and daughter. They started fighting this other girl. All three of them end up getting a ticket for being good sports. But I found it just funny because, like, when the mama was like, get her, Jody, she wasn't getting her. She wasn't, okay? The other girl looked like she was about to get her. But it was good to see them all sort of hug it out and kiss it out at the end, because it's like, y'all don't know each other like that to be fighting seriously. The next group, y'all, we get an introduction to somebody mama. I'll be damned if my mama ever do a show like this. Like, this is the stuff I'll be talking, bro. This lady was squabbling like a regular baddie. Okay. They asked her, they said, what's up with you, TT? She said, I'm here to make a platform on Zeus and to leave the impact. Okay. And then she gets to fighting this other girl. She grabbed her up. The other girl swung around, tried to hit her. She still was trying to do her what? I'd have told y'all my after show, y'all. Social Security don't pay as much as they used to. So now the girlies gotta hike up their boots and they gotta get on Zeus. And that's just is what it is. I don't think, of course, they're gonna cast her just due to the age range, but it would be funny if they just put her on there like a special guest. All right, so boom. The next girl that we have is this girl from West Africa. That's the one I feel like they also gonna cast her on the show. I feel like she's a baddie. She wasn't scared to get squabbled because she got jumped. Now let's talk about this Diamond situation. So they threw like a pair of eyelashes at her. And then Diamond was like, oh, y'all not going to get it from her. And they all sort of hopped on her. Diamond shouldn't have did that. She was dead ass wrong for doing that. Because you initiated jumping. That's not baddie behavior. But my whole thing is, let's not act like Diamond's some big villain when literally Sapphire came out there, told them hoes, touch their toes, touch their nose, and fight them hoes. That's like the same thing. You didn't get to even know their name. You didn't even get to know who they are. You just made them fight. So let's not ha-ha kiki at Sapphire, but then get mad at Diamond. Y'all got to be mad at both. Cause both of that stuff was corny. I don't care. Like I just hate how like some people on the internet be having so much energy for one person, but y'all don't for the other. Like that was cool what Sapphire did. Y'all ain't think that was effed up. Like they get to know, like introduce themselves, nothing. All they had to do was touch their nose, play Simon Says, and fight. But that's okay. That's my whole thing. So Diamond's like, okay, I'm gonna let you pick the three or whatever since you know everything. Let Biggie do it since you know everything. Biggie ain't say nothing but say, oh, you know, that's corny, that's corny. Which, like I said, it was corny for her to do that. Because for them to jump on that West African girl, that wasn't cool. So she walks past Diamond. So Diamond ends up throwing like a ball of water at her, and she hops on Diamond. I'm talking about she hop on. Oh, she was like, "You fucking weird, bro. You drunk as hell, bro." Diamond, I don't know what she was on. That girl was drunk than a Cuda Brown. I'm talking about she was drinking dark liquor mixed with probably like sparkling liquor. Like I don't know. Like the girl was drunk. She was drunk down. You can tell she was super drunk. She was super drunk. That doesn't excuse it, but she was dead ass drunk. Okay. But Diamond soon gets her like that. I'm sorry. The way she did Biggie, I don't care what nobody say. I cackled. It was funny, y'all. It was hilarious. Sapphire comes out in her damn it looked like an aqua dress. She does the touch of toes, fight them hoes thing, which I think was super corny. And then mind you, my whole thing is Sapphire doing the auditions. Like to me, she not qualified to do the auditions. You didn't even audition. You came on as Suki's friend. Let's be real. I like Sapphire. Don't get me wrong. I like her, but I just feel like she shouldn't be the one doing the auditions because she didn't have to go through the process. If we're gonna be honest, okay. Jayla didn't either, but she was a BGC girl. Scotty didn't either, but she came on like the second season before there was really auditions like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's exceptions to the rule. Everybody else, they went through the auditions. So it's sort of like, yeah. Same with Rolly, came through second season when there was no auditions. So that's why I feel like she shouldn't be there doing the auditions. But hey, that's just me. Now, Diamond friend comes out there. Diamond, your friend shouldn't get casted. Sorry, Diamond. That girl seemed drunk out her mind. She wasn't even one to fight back. She just seemed out of it. I don't know what happened backstage to where she got in a fight. She had that bandage on her face. But that Chica girl was a big letdown. I thought she was gonna really come in there with big personality and really like give us a wow factor, especially after all that online stuff that was going on. But it's a chop for me, Diamond. We rather you than her. No shade. In the midst of them do the auditions, which by the way, that West African girl who said she's an African rapper and she a good cook and all that, she should have gotten a ticket. This is why I feel like Sapphire shouldn't be doing the auditions because she wanted that girl to fight basically. No, you could tell she a fighter. I see it in her. Like she would fight if she had to, but don't kind of skip over her just because she ain't do it and do what you wanted her to do at that time. No, she should have gotten a ticket. While that's going on, next thing you know, Diamond gets her lit back on Biggie. As you see for the picture, Biggie said, wait, oh, boom. And then all you hear is a stock of potato, the boom. That was funny as hell to me. Diamond should have asked for square up, but at the end of the day, you got her and you not snuck her, Biggie, but you fought her after she threw the drink at you. You know what I'm saying? But Diamond's known to do that. She don't be giving heads up like that and she be sneaking. It ain't right, but it's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. What she did to Biggie was funny. Okay. Now I see why Biggie don't forgive you though, Diamond. I wouldn't forgive you either, bitch. You know her head was hurting the next day and her back was aching, bitch. You made that bitch fall at an angle. Like, god damn. Now let's talk Summer. I've come to the conclusion that Summer is corny as hell. I feel like Summer still thinks she's auditioning. Girl, you have already made it on the show. Why the hell are you fighting the girls at the auditions unless they disrespect you first? It was weak as hell. It was corny. It was stupid as hell. She looked dumb. She looked drunk. She looked inebriated. I just don't get why she did what she did. I don't know why Lex and Summer did not check her and tell her to calm the hell down, and Rolly and Tinker were the ones having to do it because she looked absolutely ridiculous. That girl with that scar from the Pow Pow violence, she was standing there. She said she got shot as an innocent bystander, apparently. And that's the reason why she had that on her stomach. She showed the scar, whatever, on her stomach, which the scar looked huge. And Summer said, "It's you set a nigga up." Not gonna lie, I did laugh a little bit. I laughed a little bit, but then I had to think about it. I was like, that's not funny. Like, you never really know what happened in that situation. It's the way that she said it that was bold. That's why I cackled a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things, you don't constantly keep making that a point and then you throwing it in her face where you never really knew what she went through to get that on her stomach. Summer, I'm telling y'all, she gonna run across the wrong person one day and she's not gonna be with us because I'm telling y'all, she does some reckless ass that she thinks is funny and it's not. Okay. And then further than that, she told the girls, if y'all my cousin, go hop on her. Not only did you accuse her of lying about why she got pop, you made random bitches hop on her. And this is why I feel like Summer should not come back next season. That's it. That's all. The girl ended up getting scalped, y'all. Like, she lost like a piece of her hair because of Summer dumbass. That's how bad that it was. Like, a piece of her hair and her braids gone. Shout out to Tinka. This reunion made me really like Tinka. Tinka's a real ass bitch. I F with her now. Like, I know I used to always make fun of her and, you know, the 6 different skin tones and all that. But it's like, this reunion really made me respect her because out of all of the reality TV stuff, you could tell she's like, she's a real person. Like, she's not like clouded by the clout. And I like that about her. So for her to really tell that girl, like, hey, you got to explain what happened and stuff like that. Like, get out. Don't, you know, get your ticket, whatever, go. Don't got to spend the summer, none of that. Like, stop. Summer even jumped in the fight. Like, what are you doing? You look stupid. You're fighting a girl that's trying to be on the same show you're already on and already casted for. You're literally doing extra work for no pay, you dummy. So after that, her wig is off. She looking like Lil Bill for real. And then Rolly, she kept calling, you know, she's like, I'm sick of these bitches. Y'all bitches ain't gonna stop me. Bitch. Rolly said, I ain't gonna be too much bitches. This is the first time I said, Rolly get her. Rolly got on her and said, shaboop. Security really got in the midst of it. I was really surprised though someone was trying to fight back. I hope the storyline carries over to Africa because Rolly is the one that needs to humble her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Mariah could do it. So that kind of ends the preliminary rounds, y'all. We get to the main stage, the final stage, and we have Carisha, we have Natalie, of course, and then we have Saucy. Okay. Carisha doing this show, like I said, this is part of Carisha's, I guess, rebranding to really, I guess, drift away from the music and just turn into full influencer. And get to the bag because at the end of the day, Zeus, you know, probably cut her a fat check to be able to do the auditions. Okay. Now, one of the things that she does is this whole prayer thing. Carisha, comedy wasn't your thing. You feel me? Like, Carisha's funny unintentionally, but forcefully funny, Carisha don't give that. So that whole prayer thing, it wasn't as funny as she thought it was, like, at first, to be honest, at all. This girl right here, she ended up fighting this girl named Milkshake. Now, this Milkshake girl, I guess they're going to try to put her on there to try to fight like a Rolly and a Biggie, but it didn't turn out how they expected because she wouldn't even get up there with some of the other girls on the stage. So this girl ended up beating her up. I feel like they're going to cast her for real because we even see her on the main stage round. So that's shows something. At one point, we see Big Billy. Y'all know I live for Big Billy. It's sad that, you know, she is behind bars. Billy was struggling a little bit when she had that wig on. But after she took that wig off, it was a wrap for the girls. I'm talking about she was bop, beat. Okay? And she, like, knocked one girl to her ass. You know how Jocelyn said, I put your ass on your ass? Like, she really ended up putting her ass on your ass. Like, it was really, really bad. At one point towards the end, there was this African girl eating a salad. And Santana was trying to, like, protect her. But the girls wasn't really caring about that. Like, I'm talking about, like, the whole time the girls are just fighting. And she's standing there eating a salad. Just eating a salad. She eating a salad. One of the girls ended up getting at her and just started fighting her down. That's from what I remember, okay? And that was pretty much the episode. Like, y'all know these auditions, I don't really live for them because it's a whole lot of, like, meaningless fights. And we don't really get to see a lot of their personality. Let me know what y'all think down below about this 2 parts of the auditions. Do y'all think someone's dead ass wrong for what she said? Do y'all think what Diamond did was corny? Or do y'all think what Sapphire did was corny? I want to hear what y'all think below. Who y'all think stuck out, and who would y'all cast from what y'all seen on auditions?
No personal thing.